Okay, we're going to be doing question 2. Now there's quite a lot in this, so I would need you to get your books out, and these are called quadratic nth terms. Okay, so we're going to do question 2a. 2, 5, 10, 17, 26. I'm going to do the new bits in red, so it'll stand out for you. So if you were asked to find the nth term of this, you would start off your normal way. See where it's going up in 3s, then it's going up in a 5, then it's going up in a 7, then it's going up in a 9. Something's gone wrong. Okay? Normally it always has the same number. So when you have that, you have to do what you call the second differences. Okay? So you need the second difference. Okay? And then what you do, step 1, is you divide the second difference by 2 and put it in front of n squared, so it's really different. See how my second differences are 2? If you divide that by 2 and put it in front of n squared, so it's 1n squared. Then what you do is you make a new table and fill in n equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see what you need to do, to your, there's your quadratic, to your quadratic term to get your sequence. Okay, so you need a new table, n, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your formula is going to start off with 1n squared, so let's work that out. 1 squared is 1 times 1, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared. Now, your sequence, just changing the colour of my pen here, your sequence, if I start, is 2, 5, 2, 5, 10, 17, 26. And I have said there, and see what you need. So what do you need? You have a 1, you want it to be 2, you need an extra 1. You have a 4, you want it to be 5, you need an extra 1. You have a 9, you want it to be 10, you need an extra 1. So I'm sure you see the pattern now. So your answer then is the first bit was the bit you worked out, 1n squared, and you need an extra 1. Now these are tricky. We'll try part B. And let's see what happens in this. 1, 3, 7, 13, 21. So it's going up in a 2, then it's a 4, then it's a 6, then it's an 8. Okay, so you are on second difference. So you need the second difference because you have to go again. If you go again, it's a 2. Do you remember how you do that? You divide the second difference by 2 and put it in front of n squared. So your formula starts off 1n squared. Now do you remember what we did next? You need a table. So how did I do that before? I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and I worked out 1n squared, 2n squared, 3n squared, 4n squared, 5n squared. Now, what's my sequence? My sequence is a 1, a 3, a 7, a 13, and a 21. So what do I need? I need nothing. I've got n, I've got 4, I want it to be 3. I've got 9, I want it to be 7. I've got 16. So this one is really horrible. I need this. So what I have to now do, if I get a different colour pen, because they're not all the same, I need a third step. I need an nth term for what I need. Very complicated. For what I need. So I need an nth term for this. it's going down a 1, it's going down a 1, it's going down a 1, it's going down a 1. So I remember how you start that off. It's what we were doing in the last lesson, minus 1 times n. Minus 1 times 1 is minus 1. I want it to be a 0, so you add 1. That is it. You pull both bits together. The red bit and the green bit. Now you might not just be getting these because they're very, very hard, but we'll just try another 2. And if you're not getting it, we'll leave it there. So we're just trying, because I know it's nearly impossible when you're not in class with me doing this, but we'll still give it a go. So it's a 9, it's a 15, it's a 21. That's when I'm going to cheeks, my brain's starting to stop, so much concentration needed. It's a 27. So you need the second difference. So we need second difference. So we go again. 6, 6, 6. And do you remember what you do with that? You divide the second difference by 2 and put it in front of n squared. So you'll have 3n squared. If this comes up in the test and exam, if you get that, that gets you a mark anyway. Okay, then do you remember what we need next? We need a table. Do you remember what the table was? N. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got 3n squared. So 1 squared is 1 times 3. 2 squared is 4 times 3. 3 squared is 9 times 3. 4 squared is 16 times 3. I think it's 48, let's double check. And 5 squared is 25 times 3. And what do you need? What's your sequence? Your sequence is 1, 10, just taking it from the very front, 25, 46 and 73. So what do you need? I have this, I need 1. So you take away 2. I have this, I need this. At least this is an easier one. Because all I need is a minus 2 each time. So your answer is the red bit plus what you need. Okay, let's try part D. Okay, what have we got going on here? Part D. 6, 11, 18, 27, 38. So let's go. It's going up in a 5, it's going up in a 7, it's going up in a 9, it's going up in an 11. So you need the second difference. So need second difference. And you remember what you do with that? You divide it by 2, divide by 2, and put it in front of n squared. So 2 divided by 2 is 1n squared. And then do you remember what we need next? We need a table. And if you remember what that table was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So work out what you have. So 1n squared. Just working that out. Now what's our sequence? Our sequence is 6, 11, 18, 27, 38. So what do you need? You have 1, you want it to be 6, you need 5. You've got 4, you want it to be 11, you need 7. You need a 9, you need an 11, and you need a 13. See, but it's all different. So you've got to find the nth term. So you have to go further in this one. So in this one, you need the nth term of what you need. So awkward, isn't it? So let's do this. See what's going up in 2's. So the nth term is 2n. 2 times 1 is 2. How do you get 5? You add 3. So then you bring both bits together. So it's 1n squared plus your green bit. I think we'll just leave it there. We'll do no more of these.